Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower, and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Now, all I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out what your tower moment is going to be and the outcome. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we look at these for more clarification. There are no star signs everybody gets to play, and these are all timeless, so whenever the universe has wanted you to see it, that's when you're seeing it. Could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be a year from now, whenever. If it doesn't resonate with you, if this doesn't, you listen to the whole video and it's just like, well, that's not me. Well, then it's not you. Don't try to make a tarot reading fit. And YouTube asks me to help get this channel to grow a little bit, so I have to ask you to subscribe to the channel. If I don't, I get arrested by the YouTube police. So don't want that. All right, here we go. All that out of the way. Let's see what's got your tower moment this time. Chariot on this side of the tower is basically you going way too fast. You're being reckless. And you're under a whole lot of pressure. All right. There's somebody in your energy that is pushing you way too hard, and that's why you're being reckless and going too fast. You're cutting corners. You're making mistakes. You're not looking at the big picture. You're just like, I got to get done. I got to get done right now. I got to get this done. I want this to be quick. I want this to be fast. And that leads to your tower moment. And leads to the temperance card. And the temperance card is weirdly all about harmony and things coming together. Good timing, good temperance, like strong bonds, good things come together. Forged, you get the metaphors, right? Things are stronger together. Teamwork. So, basically, I think this tower moment needs to happen in a sense that it makes bonds with maybe other people stronger. Maybe. We'll check the rest of the cards. We'll clarify it. But that's what I'm kind of feeling. Fool and the Strength card. Now, the Fool card is all about new beginnings. Clean slate, tabula rasa, you're just kind of starting a new path and you don't know where it goes. And the Strength card is the willingness to do it. So I think you're going to have to start over. Ain't looking good for that, but we'll see. We're going to clarify a little bit and see where it goes. All right, here we go. Page of Cups. You're dealing with somebody immature, somebody who wants something and they want it now. They might be younger than you. They might be mentally younger than you. It's like, I want to get married and I want to do it now. Or we need to be in a relationship and we need to do it right now. Or I want to move in and I need to do it now. Why are they doing that? I don't know. They feel probably a little bit rushed too for some reason. Usually they're getting kicked out of where they are, or the people are after them, or the police, and they just need somewhere to hide out, or desperate for somewhere to live. All right, so be careful of that. But you are dealing with somebody who is way too eager, way too eager. There's no forethought. There's nothing, and they might be mirroring you a little bit. Mirroring is when they act like you. Right? It's like as soon as they need something, if you're into it, they're into it. If you like something, hey, they like it too. They'll look through your social media real quick and say, "Oh, I like this, and this," as a random thing, and basically enough surface level stuff to talk about it. So they try to mirror you. Here it comes, right? No walking away. This person is very insistent, very, very aggressive. They hang on and they are really desperate for you to accept them. Yes, please let me move in. Please let's be in a relationship. Please, there's no slowness here. Ace of Wands, yeah. And it's kind of draining on your part. You can't even get online anymore without that message yet. And you're like, 20 seconds says that little online green light pops on Discord or whatever. They're just right there. Hey, how's it going? Right? No space. No personal space. It's kind of draining you. They don't know that. They don't realize that because, sure, it's cool to have somebody interested in you that much. It really is. I mean, it feels good that somebody cares about you that much. But usually when somebody is that aggressive and eager and, when they push that hard, there's something else going on. There's a fire behind that person that you don't get to see. And, yeah. You better be careful because I'm getting that feeling. And they're pushing real hard. And that leads to your tower moment. Ten of Cups over the Tower. This is not a relationship meant to be. For sure. This is kind of train wreck. If you say yes, the honeymoon spirit doesn't last very long. Pretty soon that mask comes off, they get comfortable in your place, they start making messes, they quit their job if they ever had one. They start complaining more. All of this eagerness goes away real quick. Right? King of Pentacles. Yeah. See, like I said, as soon as they get their way. All right. As soon as they get their way, probably a few weeks into it, they get comfortable. Like I said, all of that stuff goes away, and they make you irresponsible with your own stuff because now you have to support two people, you and them. Don't worry, honey, I'll get a job. Don't worry. I got plenty of people. I got interviews tomorrow, and I mean this, that, and they probably don't even have a car, or if they did, they had to get rid of it before moving over, or there's excuses upon excuses upon excuses, things they never talked about. You were just so happy somebody actually cared about you for this long. Well, you ignored all the important things, right? Which we do. Sometimes we're like, oh yeah, this is going to work out great, because you don't look ahead. And that leads to the Tower. Your life gets kind of wrecked. What's the harmony bring? Three of Pentacles. This is people going to be, your work people are probably going to support you. Your family is probably going to support you. Also, with this over here, the Ten of Cups over the Tower, this is kind of like all your other relationships in your life kind of get melted away, right? Family, work, friends, everyone. This is the kind of person that will very quickly cut off all of those relations because you're like, oh, I'm going to go do something with this person and that person. Or I'm going to go talk to them, and they'll be like all pouty and mad and say, but I thought you liked me. I thought this was our time. We talk so much online and in person and on the phone, and now that we finally have time together, you're leaving. Why? And then you get guilty and you feel sad, and you're like, okay, I'll cancel my plans. And it starts off small, and pretty soon, nobody bothers to reach out to you anymore because they just assume you're going to say no. Right? That's where the King of Pentacles comes in here, because it just rips up your whole life. So the Temperance card on the side of the Tower, Three of work people. Get control of your emotions back. King of Cups, for sure. This is a very harsh lesson to learn. People lie. And the Queen of Pentacles over here. Yeah. So, basically, this person in your energy right now, or very soon, is desperate to get with you. They want what you have. Your car, your house, your money. They want it. They want it bad. Because they're either on the edge of being homeless, or they're in a relationship that you know nothing about, but they can't stand it, and they need a place to go, and you've been the most receptive person, so they're just constantly trying to get you to open up and say, yeah, come on over, move on in, So if you've never been to their place, if you feel like it's moving too fast, if you just feel uncomfortable with the whole situation, walk away. Don't put up with this. Don't hit this tower. You don't want it. It's a very harsh lesson to learn. And nobody is, very rarely anyway, just things when they go that quick, do they ever end well for anybody. This person has probably done this before. They've probably been doing this their whole life. They've probably gone from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, playing the victim, or, gosh, you're so awesome. They're just complimenting you with insane things that you kind of like, wait, what? Nobody's ever said that about me before. I'm just normal and average. What? Wait, what? Why are you talking? Why are you saying all this about me? Right? A little bit weird. I'm not saying you might not. You might be, if you're listening to this, you might be super great and awesome and amazing, but I get the feeling that you're probably think of yourself as average. At least, you know. Even if you do have some super talent, you probably don't go out showing it off. Or like, oh yeah, I'm so good at this, nobody's better than me, kind of that energy, and they're giving you that energy. They're thinking that, oh, you could be good at you. You're like, oh, you're better than anyone I've ever met, and this, that, and the other. Don't trust it. Do not trust any of that. And I know that sounds like common sense, but in today's world, I tell you, people fall for that stuff. Especially if it's been a while since you've talked to anybody that you weren't related to or friends with a coworker or something, you know. It's easy to get pushed into things. So be very careful. Avoid the tower. Just walk away. And like I said, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, and that is very much the card of boundaries. Standing your ground. Putting up your walls and say, hold up, wait a minute, stop. You know, you have to, you've got to investigate them a little bit. Go to their place. If you can. If they're out of state, probably don't do it. I know, seems like common sense, but sometimes you just start feeling the guilt trip. They might lay it on you like, oh, I'm going to be homeless in a week, and everything is going bad, and my ex is beating me up every other day, and this, that, and the other, you know. And you're going to feel bad about it. And they might have been talking to you for like a month or two. You know, playing a long game, for them it's long. 2 months is probably a long time to work on anything. They planned this out. And you were the one who responded. They're probably talking to other people too on different levels of this. So if you walk away from this, they probably have 3 or 4 other people just like you who they can, you know, just increase the pressure a little bit. But yeah, this energy is very, very immature, very much in survival mode constantly. They don't stay anywhere for very long in one place. They leave a trail of human wreckage behind them. They're not good. Or they might be good, but they're just very broken and hurt. So, yeah. Either way, this is not an energy that you need in your life. If they start calling you a soulmate on your 4th message, big red sign, red flag, don't stop sign, don't fall for that. As attractive as it might feel. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards. That's the reading for the day. Here we go. Away. And there we go. There's the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made it this far. This tower moment will teach you a very valuable lesson, and it will set you off on a new path completely. But you'll have the strength to move on, because I think you're going to be miserable real quick. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.